Very interesting quiz today, BT.
Yes, this is.
This one's sent in by Rich LeBrock. Great last name. I like that. We did a little bit of tweaking with this one to try and actually make it usable.
Okay.
But effectively the idea here is defenders that kick goals. Mm-hmm. And so the best way I thought to determine if you're a defender is if you made the All-Australian team as a defender. So that's what we're talking about today.
Yep.
Players to have made the All-Australian team as a defender and kicked 150 plus career goals, BT.
Pretty impressive, right?
That's what I thought. Very interesting category. There's 27 players on the list. These players have made the All-Australian team since 1991, which is when the AFL officially starts recognising the All-Australian team.
Yep.
The club shown is the most recent club that the player made the All-Australian backline with. Same with the year, the most recent occasion that they've done it.
Yep.
There's 2 players with an asterisk that have done it for multiple clubs. And in the brackets, I've shown you how many times they made the All-Australian backline and given you the amount of career goals.
Yep.
Any questions, BT?
Straightforward for me.
None whatsoever. If you're excited about this video, let's give it a like. Keep those suggestions coming from the viewers because we appreciate it.
Yes.
Where is the one of one?
I'll say the easiest name on the list will go with Joel Bowden.
Joel Bowden. I didn't tell you to pick the correct spot, and that's fine. Joel Bowden, a 2-time All-Australian on the half-back, a good name, a name we don't hear enough on the channel. He's on the board.
All right, let's knock over these Brisbane Lions.
There is a lot of them, and a Fitzroy.
And a Fitzroy. Okay, the Fitzroy would be... actually, we'll go Brisbane Lions.
Okay.
Jason Ackermanis.
Jason Ackermanis was a back pocket in 1999, and he's kicked 421 career goals. Good ball knowledge.
Nigel Lappin.
Nigel Lappin of a half-back flank. I can give you Nigel Lappin in 2003. A 4-time consecutive All-Australian, mostly on the wing, though.
Yeah.
Good pull.
Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson, the name directly below him, kicking a lot of goals early in his career at Fitzroy, but most well-known settling in a back pocket for that Brisbane Lions 3-peat team.
We'll go with Justin Lepich.
Justin Lepich. I'm scrolling my board. I do have. Sorry.
I was going to say, who else is that?
I couldn't find it. Justin Lepich.
Ugh.
2003 was named, 3 times was named in the back line, but spent a bit of time forward early in the career. My apologies for getting you excited there.
And the last Brisbane Lion there, we'll go with Dane Zorko.
Had to be. Settling in the back line late in his career, but of course a goal-kicking mid for the most part. He's on this board.
All right, let's start from the top. Matthew Pavlich.
Pav is on the board, should have been the one of one. Of course, well known for being an All-Australian in 6 different positions.
Alistair Lynch.
The 1993 full back.
Yep.
Alistair Lynch is on this board. Great pull.
I think this Sydney Swan is Paul Roos.
Doing it as well for Fitzroy, a 4-time All-Australian since 91, because he had more before then when it wasn't official, but it is Paul Roos.
Yep.
Good pull.
Collingwood. The Adelaide would be Andrew McLeod.
Andrew McLeod,
Has to be.
2 times on a half-back flank. I can give you Andrew McLeod.
Let's go with Leon Davis.
Leon Davis. A great pull for Leon Davis. Late cameo of half-back. I'm not telling you where you need to think, but there's areas about this quiz, and that's certainly one of them.
Let's go with... I reckon one of these Port Adelaides is Chad Corns.
Chad Corns in 2004 was the centre-half back of the All-Australian team. He is there. You're doing well. You are on 12.
Okay.
No strikes. Good areas from BT.
Let's go Luke Hodge.
Luke Hodge. Yes. 2 times on that half-back flank for Hodgie.
Wow. I think I'm going to hit a wall soon.
Oh, no. Early.
Carlton.
There's some big All-Australian totals here as well as backman. Look at those back-to-back. You got 5 for Carlton, 5 for Port Adelaide with an asterisk.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who the hell that is. The Eagle, I reckon it'll be Peter Materia.
Materia.
Materia. What a name.
Peter Materia, one of my faves. On the board, getting a couple of spots at half back there.
Hawthorn, 2005. Interesting.
You are on 14, over under 19 and a half. It's a decent over under here. We're making you work.
Bottom on the list, I reckon, would be Brendan Goddard.
BJ sneaking his way on. That is a good pull.
Adelaide. I'm trying to think. I reckon Simon Goodwin.
Simon Goodwin got a couple of spots at half back.
Yeah.
It is Simon Goodwin. Here we go.
Bombers.
93.
What year is
One
this?
time.
Richmond?
1995 is the Richmond name there. Tough.
I don't know if I could tell you any players who played in 95 for Richmond. Gosh. Same as this North Melbourne.
90s a bit of a weakness in your game.
Definitely.
90s, 80s.
Yeah.
Tough areas for you.
All right. Let's just throw some names. Bombers. First name came to mind is Mark Harvey.
Going with Mark Harvey.
I think so.
Bang!
There we go.
It is Mark Harvey.
I think it's just, that's popped up in another quiz somewhere or something.
It's a good rip. I'm happy with that.
I should be getting this. Hawthorn. Oh, the Sydney would be Jared McVeigh.
Jared McVeigh.
Yes.
Of course,
Yeah.
from a recent quiz. 201 on the nose.
Yeah.
It is Jared McVeigh. That's a great pull. That's good memory there. The T1000 is learning and remembering. Look at him go. Let me count this up here. You're on 18. You've
18.
got 2/3 of the board down. More importantly, 2 away from the over-under. No strikes yet. This is elite work. Our man Rich would be very happy with the areas here after suggesting a goal-kicking defenders-related quiz. And there's been a couple of people throwing up goals for backmen, which I rate that. Unique areas, and that's what we like to do here.
Let's go with Carlton, Stephen Silvani.
Carlton, Stephen Silvani. You may or may not remember that Sauce has kicked a goal, a 10-goal haul in his career before, because he did spend some time forward, and it is Sauce.
There we go.
Look at you go. 19 names down.
I keep looking at this Hawthorn and I just don't even have a name for it.
Wow. There's some big totals still on this board. There's some big All-Australian numbers still on this board as well.
Who's Port Adelaide? 5. I don't know. Let's go with Collingwood. Nathan Buckley.
Nathan Buckley. How many All-Australians has Nathan Buckley won?
Way more than 2.
Way more than 2, but 2 at half back. Shake the man's hand. That is 20 out of 27. He's hit the over-under beautifully. No strikes, but he's looking concerned.
Wow. Let's go with Bulldogs 2015. No, let's just go with Bob Murphy.
Going with Bob Murphy. Well known as the backman. Well known as, I think he actually was the All-Australian captain.
He was.
That year. Spent some time forward early in
has,
the career.
yeah.
It is Bob Murphy. Good pull. 6 names to go.
Let's go with Sean Burgoyne.
Sean Burgoyne. Assuming you're targeting the 04 Port Adelaide name, that is your first strike.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
To reinforce as well, so the year shown, the club shown, is the most recent All-Australian for the player, which probably ruled Sean Burgoyne out. That is one strike on the board for BT. No perfect game today, but we can't have it every week.
2003 Bulldogs. Jeez, let's just throw some names. Matty Boyd.
Matty
I think
Boyd.
it's a bit later than that, though.
Yeah, he was much later than that. That is strike 2. It is not Matt Boyd. 1 strike to go. BT has fallen off a bit of a cliff here, but we appreciate you just ripping names. Not throwing the white flag in. You're saying, I'm going for this.
Let's go with Isaac Smith.
Going with Isaac Smith.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was an All-Australian halfback.
So Isaac Smith, way too late for this. The 2005.
True.
It is strike 3. Fun fact about Isaac Smith, never won an All-Australian.
Yeah, okay. Because they just put inside mids on the wing.
They do not rate the wings. It's a good quiz, though. That's 21 names out of 27. You've hit the line. I think the line was set beautifully.
That was perfect.
That was a tight line. Let's run through the names here. Let's start from the top. Rowan Smith, the name that we needed for the Dogs. You familiar with his game, though?
Partially. Yeah.
Partially, but not enough to know he kicked some goals. You're never getting the 92 name here. Barry Stoneham.
No
I think a lot of our older viewers would probably know Barry Stoneham, but not familiar for our games.
No.
Winning this All-Australian before we were born. 2004, we're going to come back to this one. Most egregious name on the list. Can't believe you didn't get it. 2005, I thought you probably would have got. Trent Crode.
Okay, yeah, probably should have got that.
Kicking goals early with the Hawks and with Freo, and then finishing his career down back. Byron Pickett is a name I thought you might have been able to snag, but the multiple clubs didn't get one at Port Adelaide. That probably hurt him. Wayne Campbell is a name that you don't have in your bag.
No.
I've got Wayne Campbell in my bag, though, but that'd be a good pull if you got this one.
Who have I missed?
You'll be disappointed. It's Gavin Wanganeen.
Oh, that's so obvious, isn't it?
That's bloody obvious. Jesus Christ. But that's a good quiz. More creative ideas in the comments. If you've got them, send them in, and we'll give them a rip over this off-season.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about that. BT, you like the ideas too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Keep sending them in.
Gives you some inspiration for quizzes too. Let's get you back in the hosting chair, mate. We'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.